Welcome back, classmates, to another episode of Family Fun School. So on today's video, that's what I'm going to be addressing, is by giving 5 different ways that hopefully will help. Again, I am not a certified instructor. I have taught in the school system, in the public school system, for 2 years. And I worked with the ESC department, and I worked directly with an RCS. So I do have some common knowledge, but I'm not certified. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there for everybody. All right, so tip number 1, wake up earlier than your kids. I know, especially with everything going on right now, sleep is essential. Don't get me wrong about it. If you are able to wake up before your kids do, this will give you an upper hand advantage to be able to get your day going the way that you would like to start your day. So you don't feel rushed and everything just seems to run a little bit smoother if you do wake up before your kids. All right, number 2. Create centers. So what I mean by that is section off different portions of your house, all within your reach. So in other words, what I'm implying with that is do not have one in the master bedroom and the other one is on the other side of the house in the kitchen. So you want to make sure that you isolate these centers in such an area that is going to be close enough for you to be able to mitigate back and forth between the different kids versus having to go from one side of the house to the other while you're still trying to do things at home too. It makes it a lot better for you. So when you do create centers, for example, in the last video that I talked about with the location of where our girls sit, they do have everything set up inside of the kitchen area, right at the dining room table. All right, number 3, involve the kids together. What I mean by that is, for example, if you are setting up a PlayStation area, not PlayStation, but PlayStation center or area for the younger kids, just for an example, make sure to include the older child or children in preparing that center as well. Make sure to involve the younger kids by asking them, what would you like to do? We're going to be doing science. So should we use whipped cream or shaving cream with food coloring? So don't go right off the hinge and be like, just do whatever. Have some type of organization, but in such a manner that you are allowing your kids to feel like they have some say in the whole process too. Same thing goes for when you are setting up the next assignment or the next portion of the curriculum for your older child or children. Make sure that the younger kids are helping out. So for example, maybe you can ask them to go ahead and get the textbook or get pencil and paper or whatever supply that maybe the older child needs to use. You can ask the younger one or ones to be able to get that object and bring it to their older sibling or siblings. This way it makes them feel included and not left out with everything too. All right, number 4, I touched on this before in my blog and in the last video. Scheduling is so important. I'm not talking about, so-and-so has the perfect calendar with everything. No, there's no such thing as a perfect anything when it comes to scheduling. Things happen. Be flexible, be forgiving. Have something set up though where it fits into your schedule. Again, I'm just repeating myself from the last video, I know, but it is just so important. You have to set up the schedule for you yourself first. Then over time, you can start evolving that schedule to make sure that it accommodates for everybody. So what you can do is you start off your morning early. Awesome. You get up, get your day started, grab a cup of coffee, or just go out and run or walk, keeping your social distancing, of course. And then when you are getting the kids up and ready, just make sure that you have what they will need within the proximity of their centers. So for example, with our girls, they only have a couple textbooks that they actually go off of. The majority of the stuff is on their computers. So they have been doing the virtual school since August of 2019. So they're just about finishing their first full year of it. And some of the textbooks are on the computer, and then some they actually do have in person, but they're all within reach. So whenever they start up a certain subject, then if it includes a textbook that they need to review, then they can easily get up from where they are and walk on over, get their textbook, bring it on back, and have everything laid out. Another thing that you can always do too is to have it set up with notebooks and paper for each subject. I know this is starting to get more detail orientated with it. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just saying for organization, just to have things kind of laid out so that way the kids mentally can prepare themselves as well. Because remember, this is a big, big, big change for them. I mean, some of the girls with their friends, some of them are having a difficult time adjusting with all of this. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. There's a whole bunch of change for us all. So include the kids, let them see what's coming up, what's happening for that day, and hopefully everything will go as smoothly as possible with it. All right, last but not least, stop for breaks. You need to take a break, as do the kids. Make sure in between different subjects or different learning sessions, whatever that you may be doing with the kids, make sure they take a 10-minute break. This is so crucial because they need to have that time of transitioning. So let's say that in their school, they are going from math to art. Well, they have a little bit of that time to get prepared, and they have a little bit of that downtime. So make sure to integrate that into your family fun school as well. All right, friends, I hope that this video helped you and your family out. Should you have any questions, please make sure to put them into the comments below. You can also DM me on my Instagram page. Also, just started up TikTok, but don't have anything on there. Make sure to check out my blog as well, which I'm gonna post right there. So that way I have everything transcribed onto the website itself. I do have affiliate links. Those do help me and my family out. So down below, I will have those links included, talking about the different computers that we use or that the girls use. Also about some of the school supplies that we have that we also use, including the calendar, including the planner. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, friends, all the best to you and yours. Stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you all, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. See ya.